Stacks, that's why I'm super tired of the way you do everything. Oh crap, are we live?
Perfectly.
Oh, hello everybody! Welcome to Dungeon Mechanics. You are watching Dusk of Achordia, and we are gonna get started here shortly. But first, some announcements.
Liquid Death is our first sponsor, right? No.
Ooh, you drink Liquid Death as well, Corey?
Oh,
It tastes
yeah,
like
baby.
tap water to me.
It tastes like
That's fine because my tap water is garbage.
Yeah, my tap water could kill a person. So Liquid Death.
Sorry, liquid. I love the appeal of it, like the branding aspect. Like if I did a podcast or something, I would have it sitting on my. But I probably.
Well, we're sort of doing a podcast. Let's do that right now.
Yeah.
Somebody clip this and send it to Liquid Death Twitter. Oh,
Yeah.
Liquid Death. It's my favorite of the waters.
My favorite of all waters.
Bury it
Here, capture
alive
this.
flavor.
Ooh. Oh.
But
Wait.
actual
Do we get it?
sponsor.
Okay.
Right, we got it. Okay, good.
I think yes. Brent is first.
Oh, okay. All right. So I'll go first. Our first sponsor of the night is the Barkley Garage. The veteran-owned woodworking company creates homemade wood items sourced in the fine state of New Mexico. I was going to say the great state, but New Mexico is just a fine state. Texas is a great state. New Mexico is a fine state.
Yeah.
Now available.
Opinions.
Always
it?
a Texan to say?
Yep.
So.
Yeah. Is it though?
Yep. Yep.
They have to like let people know that they're from Texas. It's like
Yes,
in their-
we're the original CrossFitters. We're the original CrossFitters, right?
This is a long ad.
And now available is the new line of Dungeon Mechanics exclusive dice towers. Available for order. Use the promo code MECH25 MECH, mech, like mechanic, dungeon mechanic. Get it, MECH25 to get 25% off of these fine dice towers today, and tell them Dungeon Mechanics sent you, and that's the BarkleyGarage.com. Thank you very much.
Nice.
On to you, Ashley.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to.
Me.
Be,
Okay.
I'm supposed to be Ashley. Oh yeah, I'm
You're
supposed to be Ashley. Okay.
No,
Everybody on 3. Let's do Ash.
Everybody's Ashley. You're Ashley. You're Ashley. So like totally our next sponsor of the night is Plus One Crafting. Plus One Crafting makes affordable terrains built for all your TTRPG needs. Plus One has you covered from a wide assortment of tile-based sets. You'll be all the rage at your next D&D session. Be sure to head over to the link in the chat and put in your order today. Also, new, exciting, use code MECHANICS, all caps, to get 25% off any order over $50. And remember, adventure shouldn't cost a fortune. How did I do? I think Ashley.
You're great.
I think that was pretty.
Absolutely.
Good.
I'm literally signing up.
I've
right
known
now.
her for quite a while, and if I had my eyes closed, I swear to God she was in front of me.
Copy paste. Oh gosh. Corey, save me.
Yeah, so Epidemic Sam they're actually our sponsor. They're sponsor of the
What
show.
is it?
If you use the link, I think you get a discount if you're signing up for the first time.
So freaking cool.
are
It's just good
cool.
because I know a lot of people that watch us are also streamers and have their own little Discord channels, stuff like that. So the Epidemic Sound is everything. I actually, because of reading the promo for the last 3 or 4 weeks, I did look into it and get it because I'm a little nerd like that. And even though I
Good
don't
on you.
stream, I like to think that maybe I do. I
Test the
stream in my
product.
mind. But I will read their ad copy now. That was all just my actual promotion of them. And we'll go right into what they make me say. Wouldn't you like to never have to worry about your videos being demonetized again? I don't care as much because I don't make content, but you do. So with our next sponsor over at Epidemic Sound, Noise, it says Noise on the ad copy now. The sound gods have you covered. With over 35,000 tracks and 90 1,000 sound effects. There's definitely a sound. I literally have to set this up so I can do all these sound effects. There's a sound for every mood and occasion. Epidemic Sound links to all your social media accounts, such as Twitch, YouTube, the TikTok, and more. Simply click the link below and sign up today to get started with your subscription. And here, watch this. Oh, that's not enough? You're welcome.
Oh no.
Oh, there's fart.
Oh, that's great. Oh, keep doing that.
What have we done? We gave him too much power.
Juveniles.
Epidemic Sound.
Who's up next, Stack?
You are.
Oh, cool. Well, guys, we've changed up our subscriber luck and inspo and how that happens, that whole process. And because I've been reading the copy for so long, I've also felt lucky and inspired in my life. And I thought, hey, how can I pass that along? Well, while you're watching, this new process, excuse me, this new process.
Blame Epidemic Sound, not me.
Fart brought to you by Epidemic Sound. God, oh my God. Anyways, guys, luck and inspo now, it's different. Okay. So we're keeping things balanced in here for everybody involved. So now you have a limited amount of luck and inspiration that you can redeem per stream. You can give that out as your channel point rewards. You can give that out to us, the players, whenever we do something cool, or just, hey, that I like you, or whatever. And you can also do that to our lovely DM there. Yeah, so it's available to anyone who follows Dungeon Mechanics. So follow us and watch us and keep coming back and love us, because we love doing this and we love you involved. So accent, Corey. I'm done.
He is falling asleep on the job.
It was
Sorry,
it.
this one?
I wanted to flourish. I'll take it.
Okay. Finally, please don't forget that you can catch this episode and any other episode on the Dungeon Mechanics YouTube page. Simply head over to the link that's in the chat and follow along for all of our shenanigans. And episodes like this one will be aired on the YouTube channel so that you can watch at your viewing pleasure in case you miss the sounds of Epidemic Sounds and our voices.
Nice. Also, there's one more announcement now that it's official, but Dungeon Mechanics is giving away dice. So,
What?
if you would like to get some flashy clickety clackities, that's not even the cool part. I haven't got to that part anyway. But once per stream, we are giving out dice, and we're sending it to a lucky winner in the U.S. or Canada, excluding Quebec, because of freaking, you know why Quebec. Don't act like you don't know.
Heck, don't at us.
But the cool thing about entering in for the prize isn't the dice, because we all love dice. It's that each package you get something unique. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. You're just going to have to...
That's actually really fun.
Oh my
You
gosh.
get to enter. Now I want to know.
I know. So
I
to
am
enter,
literally gonna
you
need to
just
know.
have to go !prize in the chitty chat right now, and you will be on the eligibility list. Just remember, if you win, you have to make sure you join the Discord to remind me, because I kind of forget these things. And also, make sure you know where you live, because we'll find out eventually when the address shows up. And I'm like, Anyways, that's a pretty cool thing, and we are gonna do a recap.
All right.
Quebec just slid into my DMs.
They're like,
They're so pissed.
they're so mad. They're like, how dare you?
How dare you come
How
after
dare
me,
you?
Quebec?
They're straight up French. Not even slightly Canadian.
Oh, it's not even close. Okay, So in the last episode, what happened in the last episode? Oh yeah, our heroes
We
were
argued a
talking
bunch.
to a goddess for like a hot minute, and they found out that they are the basically the last defense between a bunch of world-eating monsters that are currently headed towards Achordia in various asteroid-esque type sleeping arrays. And when they arrive, they will search all the lands for the boy Dashkin. Not terrifying at all.
Carol Baskin.
Carol, freaking Carol. So, hearing all of this, they decided to recoup. Oh wait, all of this was like live, more or less, I guess, recorded. I don't know. A lot of people saw it because there was a giant freaking goddess that never shows up before. So pretty much everybody knew from that. But then when they tried to go back to the Starlight's Dawn, that's when things got interesting because it turns out the Baron set him up. Who would have thunk?
Yeah, he seemed like a real straight shooter.
Maul, Nox, Ditch, and Guy's faces were all plastered for everybody in Felcrest to see. And they basically replayed the footage of them killing some of the Baron's guards. And hopefully, given... Mel's still pissed about the Baron. Hopefully, still giving... some credence to stealth. They can kind of maneuver through the city and the different districts without getting the attention of anybody offhand. But when they made it to Widget's hideout, thanks to Guy's suggestion, they were able to come up with a stable plan, at least after they went through like the whole rabbit hole thingy. And overall, they have a lot of different locations to go to, and they decided to split the party to do it.
Yeah, like a 4-way split.
Yeah, it's like
it's real
there's,
serious.
you go this way, you go over here, you're there, and then y'all are there. Like that's
Split it in the smartest way possible.
it's so smart.
Well, I mean, strategically we kind of did, but I mean, let's see how it pans out.
So
If the DM doesn't just kill us all for splitting the party, then we'll be lucky.
Yeah, considering we don't have like any sort of like cleric or healing capabilities.
This is the group that doesn't have it.
This is yeah.
This is the
I was
group
like,
no.
they were like, we don't have a healer on the other team. I'm like, y'all have a lot of people that can heal. What are you talking about? But anyways, y'all decided to eat some pasta and rest for the night. And that is where we are picking up. You all get a long rest if you have not already. Because those are rare. And can I get some initiative rolls to see who wakes up first?
I don't like the roll for initiative when waking up.
I mean,
Yeah, roll to wake up. Oh wow, my initiative is fucking awesome on this character. I totally forgot. Yeah, that's a 19.
oh, that's cute.
What's your initiative? What's your initiative? What's your initiative bonus?
Yours is probably better because you're a straight rogue plus
Yeah.
4.
That's cute. 21.
That's cute.
Good.
It's a plus 10. It's all I'm good at. I'm only good at going first. That's all I'm good at.
So we got a 21, a 19, a
20.
20, and what did Maul get?
14.
Okay.
And Nox just never wakes up.
Actually.
Oh wow, that's dark.
Oh
That's
gosh.
early.
Yeah,
She
Wait,
got
this-
an
this was-
early start.
This was initiative, right?
yeah.
Did we get our long rest?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're good. Oh wait, yeah, I need to
This
change
is
that.
why Maul's waking up last. I already said
Yeah.
it was. So, did you wake up? You see that Dash is already awake, but Nox is not there currently.
Dashkin's awake though.
Yeah, Dash is awake.
Boy,
Dash
you will.
You wake up pretty early there, don't you, kid?
Yeah, it turns out you don't really sleep too well when, you might be the bringer of the end of the world.
What? No, you sleep better when all the things are on you, right? You've got all the weight on your shoulders, and it all drags you down, and you become
Like a gravity blanket.
and you all come into this nice little sleepy depression, and you just sleep. That's what I do.
I guess I'll have to think about
It's like, oh, this guy wants to kill me. Oh, I owe this guy so much money. Oh man, this guy's super annoyed that I talk in a weird voice. But all that helps me keep me down into a nice deep slumber, you know?
Yeah.
You know what? Here, why don't you take this?
I'm going to give him one of my daggers.
So, I think maybe a reason why I feel so comfortable sleeping over the weight of imminent doom is because I always have a dagger. Because at any moment you could wake up and stab whatever might be there. And that gives me peace of mind.
I'll hold on to this. So
I'm gonna look
close.
down. I'm gonna look down and notice my disguise as Snitches is gone. The mustache that was put as my eyebrow is now like laid across my arm or stuck to my arm because I slept on it. And I'm realizing my eye patch is also currently like on my cheek. I'm just gonna look at him and be like,
Oh, this is awkward. Look, I've got to be straight with you. I don't want to lie to you. I'm Ditch. I stabbed you. There's no Stitch. Oh no. I'll need you to forgive me, kid. I'm so sorry.
Right. I'm actually fine now, I think.
I'll position the mustache back on my face and put the eye on one eye and then realize it was maybe the other eye and then forget and just leave it on that one and be like,
All right. I'm really sorry I stabbed you. I didn't expect you to turn into a flamethrower.
Why did you stab me in the first place?
Well, okay. I did want to talk to you about this. May and Maul were tasked to find you by the magistrate.
What? What?
May Maul, thank you. Good, you're up. It's fantastic that you hear your name and you wake up. Me and Maul were tasked to find you from the magistrate, but he seemed like a shady little jabroni, and I didn't like it. So I decided that it was up to you to decide what you want to do with your life. You don't have to go in service of saving the world if you didn't want to. I've been in that position. I've been in the position where somebody makes you do something and you didn't want to do it. And that wasn't what I wanted for you. So when we found you, of course you didn't believe Maul. He's not exactly that good with all the words and talks and stuff. But I wanted to make sure that you were the person we were looking for before I sent you in that bottle to go zoom off to the magistrate. So I was going to stab you. I'd take a bit of your blood. I was going to bring it to the magistrate and say, is this the blood you're looking for? If he said yes, I was going to find you again and say, hey, it turns out you are special. Now it's time to choose. But a god summoned from your blood and then told us to take you and protect you. And that's where we're at. So I apologize for stabbing you. Again, usually when I stab somebody, they bleed to fucking death. But I stabbed you in such a way that wasn't the case. With all that said, that's all I'm looking for is a thank you. That's all I'm looking for. You're welcome.
Right. And he just like finds a place on his belt to sheathe the dagger that you gave him. Thank you, Ditch, for the honesty.
Yeah, I thought being your ward and all that, maybe we should just start off on a good foot.
Or at least the right foot. Or the
Yeah.
honest one. The honest foot.
I'll prefer the left foot. Don't listen to Maul. You always lead with your left foot. I'm gonna take a step with my left foot and make a shoving stab action with my dagger. Like, you see? Always the left foot.
He's like, he takes out the dagger and he's like trying to mimic. Actually, I'll make him do a performance check. Oh! 23. Yeah.
Holy shit! Stab's so good.
Like that. Around this time, Guy and Narissa, you kind of like stir out of bed as well. And then Maul creepily from the corner finally fully gets up.
Did you arm him?
Yeah, he's got 2 arms. Yeah. I didn't cut any off.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I was dreaming this or not, but did you just look for a thank you from the kid you stabbed?
That's what it sounded like.
No, he did thank me. And then he also he appreciates what I'm doing and he stabs really good.
Oh, sweet father-son moment then.
I'll kind of giggle to myself and realize I am his dad.
Oh yeah, you did. I'm your dad now.
Hey there, Widget.
Yes, Guy. He kind of like swings in. There's like a pot of coffee being made. And
I didn't have to say a word perfectly. Oh, thank you.
oh,
like some
you
as
want
well.
this? Okay, I'll make more. Cup comes out to you.
I feel like it's
I
necessary.
guess I'll make some for the rest of you.
I'm gonna walk over to Guy and I'm like,
I'm sorry. Don't you think he should have the first drink? The person that's going to save the world.
Eh,
I'm gonna hold
Yeah,
out my hand.
that necessarily hasn't been confirmed, and whether he has a drink now or in 5 minutes, it doesn't matter. You look pretty strong for a string bean like yourself. I think you can wait. You mind waiting while I have to get caffeine, or my day turns out pretty bad.
I also think that I'd like to. I don't know. what I'm saying. I also think that without caffeine, none of us are going to be able to defend this boy. My reflexes are just not what they usually are.
Well, actually, I don't know if Ditch should have caffeine, but
He is part fire.
and he's part crazy, so I think adding
he has a
to
dagger.
that may. Have you had caffeine before, Ditch?
Oh, me? No, absolutely not. I don't touch this stuff. It's poison.
I thought we were talking about the child.
Yes, the child needs it. He's
Oh.
one of you weird, creepy, bipedal pale skins. I don't know
really
what to
don't
call
have
you.
to call me a child. I am 20 years old, which I mean, comparison to like he looks over at Guy. You really probably should drink the first cup. I don't want you to like croak or anything.
Yeah, I'm calling you a child because I literally cracked probably about 20 things just getting out of that hammock.
I need to clarify something. Ditch, you just called us bipedal. Are you not also
No.
bipedal?
No, absolutely not. Now I'm not bipedal. I watch this.
Ditch is gonna go down on all fours, and then he's gonna get right back up and be like, "See,
I've got four of them. All goblins do. I know it's going to be hard for you to understand.
Okay.
No, I think I got it.
Yeah, this just
Yeah.
gets weirder and weirder.
Any chance there's food of sorts around here, Widget, or should we just grab something covertly in the market?
Something covertly might be good. It'll give me a chance to see if your communicators work.
Oh, all right. I forgot about those. All right.
Yeah.
I mean, steel.
I'm gonna be like,
You mean this?
Yeah, the rings.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
you don't-
Testing.
You don't have to talk into it.
Yeah, you just got to
Sorry.
tap it, and I think it works. I mean, I can run out if you're okay with them staying here with you, or if someone wants to go with me. It doesn't matter to me.
I'll go with you. I need some fresh air.
Your other friend, she left earlier. She said she was gonna get a head start
Right.
on the guild lady.
I thought it was quieter.
Yeah.
What? I don't have no friends. Who are you talking about?
Knox left already.
Girl.
Wait,
The moon
who's
child.
Knox? The moon baby, like me.
Yeah.
Right.
Like you, yes.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I saw the moon once.
Hopefully she doesn't end up dead.
Now, most likely she's dead. She's already died like 2 times. I've talked to her when she's dead. She's an absolute nuisance.
That's fair.
Well, she knows to communicate regardless. So, we'll find out. Maybe we'll hear her last dying words. You never know. I'm just fucking with you. Let's get breakfast.
Am I staying here with Stitch, Ditch, Glitch?
And
I'm very
I don't like the way you said that as a negative way.
I know. I'm just confused as to which persona you are today.
Right. Today,
It,
Ditch, because I told the boy that I did stab him and I was sorry, and then he thanked me, as you do. And then out there, when I'm dressed as look, watch, and I'm gonna take my mustache off, put it up top, take off the eye patch, and be like, now I'm Stitch. And then watch, I'm gonna put on my gnome mask and put a cloak up and be like, and now oh shit, well, which one? do I
Glitch.
want?
Glitch.
Now
glitch.
now I'm Glitch, the gnome. And then I'll take the gnome mask and put it upside down and be like, now who am I? And then that's it.
okay. Well, can
I'll take it off and be like,
Oh, that's funny.
I call you Ditch while we stay inside?
Yeah, I think that's fine now.
Great. I'll stay here with the boy and Ditch and Dash.
Ah.
All right, and you're. Good luck with that. Mel. Okay. Stacks. There is, so the regular market, also located in Black Market District.
Yeah, there's
no?
like one of varying grades in each district.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, okay. So like where we are now, where's Widget's place? Black
This
Market
is
District.
closer to like the main courtyard, sort of. So like maybe a 10-15 minute walk.
Okay. But in Guy, his mind, he's going to a certain person that he knows there. Someone who could probably tell him that they got some maybe expired stuff he'll throw to him for free or whatever.
How much would it cost for breakfast for all of us?
If you pay.
What? No. Your money's no good here.
You would know that a decent meal would be anywhere between like 5 copper a person.
Why don't you just whip us up some of that delicious bread?
Like a single gold would.
Right on it. Yeah.
The
Would be
last
more than
time
enough.
she didn't make the bread.
Thank you, Ditch.
Uh,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna look. I'm gonna look through the rest and be like,
It's more bread for me, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna give Guy 3 gold
Oh, okay.
because it feels like stealing.
And you say, bring back the change.
No, it just feels like stealing when you're already fugitives. It feels like you're poking the bear.
It's not look, it's not necessarily stealing for me. I just I know some people who have their own wares and
Well, I don't want dumpster bacon, so could you please bring back?
well, excuse me, I didn't know we were eating with the queen.
I love dumpster bacon.
Great, great. I'm going to
I mean
sit
the
down.
empress or whatever fuck.
I'm going to sit down and just start studying Dash so that when I turn into him, it looks like him. And I'm going to make Dash say things so that I can practice sounding like him.
Okay.
you're working on his disguise.
I'm working on memorizing him so that when I do alter self later.
Her impression.
I'm over her shoulder, being like,
You see the way his lip quivers as he speaks? That shows that he's scared. Look really scared all the time. Yeah, like that. Oh my God. You're perfect at this.
Great. Okay. What else?
Oh, you notice how the way he just looks is sad and depressing and weak and scrawny and maybe he won't save the world? You want to exemplify that.
Okay.
and all this in earshot of Dash.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Like he's not
Like,
even
who is
paying
this?
attention. Yeah. But okay, so if we're doing that, but I do want to catch Maul before he goes.
Oh wait.
Just wanna walk.
Hey, Mo,
Yeah. What's up, Ditch?
nobly sometimes when somebody leaves the general vicinity that I'm currently occupying, I don't see them again. I wanted you to know that if that happens, I'm okay with it.
Well,
Right. Have a good one.
yeah. Okay. Well, I hope I come back in just a few minutes. I mean, less than probably 20 or 30 minutes. I'll be right back.
Yep, sure. That's what they all say. They end up.
And that's if we don't get arrested and then beheaded or something. But all right.
Well, right. I think we'll be all right, guy. I mean, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, that's what my mother said.
Luck to Ditch and inspo to Maul.
Oh, baby. Who was it?
The lady
The
lives.
lady live.
Miss Lady Liv, thank you so much. Also, I miss you.
So,
Where are you?
oh my gosh, Marissa. So, I will give you advantage on one of these rolls, but I need you to make a history, a perception, and a performance check.
All of us?
No, just her, because she's studying
Oh.
Dash.
Does she have advantage?
Yeah, she gets to pick advantage on one of them.
Is that
History,
because I'm
performance,
helping?
Get
and
like nail.
history, performance, and
Perception.
perception. Okay, we're gonna go with. Fuck. Shit. Okay, we're gonna go with perception
Are
first.
those
no
all terrible
advantage.
for you?
Okay.
Regular roll. That's a 6.
Okay.
Great.
Yikes. Wait, so you don't have advantage on performance and you are personating this kid?
No, I have good performance.
Okay.
That was history.
That was
Ah,
history.
Okay.
No, that was
I thought
that
you were
was
saying
perception.
yikes
that
for
was
all of it.
perception. That was perception.
Oh,
Yeah.
got it.
Now I'm gonna roll history.
Okay.
You don't need to be. Actors aren't on stage perceiving everything around them.
9.
Ooh.
We're rolling just
I
like
love
I
the
did
I,
last
I
night.
love the idea of you going to see the Baron and just like, oh, welcome, my son. It's been so long. But first, what's the capital of Ohio? Nope, that's geography. When was Ohio established?
1738. Okay. What was I rolling?
What is the bird of Achordia?
No. Yes. Performance.
History.
Performance is 18 plus 5, 23.
That's all we need.
Okay.
Performance is all we need.
So
So I don't
even-
know much. I don't understand much, but it's real convincing.
Yes, I would say that like Dash is just like giving you like one-liners that he would say, but none of it's like enough to get like a full synopsis of how this kid is.
Standard teenager shit.
Yeah,
That
pretty
kid.
much. But you're pretty sure by studying his mannerisms and everything, you can at least play it off. You might not say a bunch, but you can play it off that you're him.
I'm like really good at improv.
Whoa, that was a perfect ditch.
Thanks.
Oh, I thought you were doing Ashley.
That's me. bitch.
Oh gosh, how many times have we impersonated other players?
Oh, I
in
hope
this
she like
campaign?
eventually
I do it
watches.
I feel like everybody does it every.
It's a thing. It's a thing with our group. What are we called, by the way?
I know jokingly we said orphan enders. Funny, because either
It sounds like we kill orphans.
families, like we
Is it
end
Ender orphans or orphan enders? 'Cause both is-
we give them families and they're no longer orphans. That's very nice.
I think we were just the Ender Orphans, or was it the Enders?
I like the orphan enders
Orphan
so
enders.
much.
We
'Cause
kill
we think it
orphans.
we think
Well-
it sounds cool and makes sense. We're trying to end orphans.
Well,
Like-
yes, okay. I think that we are orphan enders because we are all. Well, I don't remember what Narissa is, but all of us are sort of
definitely orphans.
orphans. Yes, we're all orphans, and we ended because we're all a family now. Yes.
You went
Yeah,
so
we ended-
heartfelt and warm. I appreciate that.
But it really
Orphan
sounds like.
enders.
I mean, that it's terrible branding. I mean,
Yeah.
anybody who hears that's going to be like, they kill orphans.
Yeah.
They're terrible
They
people.
end orphans, they kill them.
Yeah.
We're trying to end the concept of orphans,
You're an
Maybe
orphan.
which also is wild.
You know, I have a solution.
Yeah,
I have a solution. We should just turn it into one word and pronounce it fast, like orphan enders, orphan enders, orphan enders, and
Or-
make it
or
one
enders.
word, like
Or no, you just say
ORF.
it different, like or feign or
orphanender, orphaninder.
Offenders.
We're offenders. We're offenders.
We are
Offenders.
offenders.
Offenders. We're so offenders. That's
We're
it.
so offenders.
Offenders.
Yeah, you're so
Yeah.
stupid.
The
We're
offenders.
the offenders.
It's
We're the offenders.
It's the offenders, but we all know what it is.
The offenders.
Ashley is
we're-
watching.
Yeah,
She
click
says the
that, please.
endorphins.
Somebody click that. watching all
We're
of our
the
brains
we're the
thing.
offenders, but it's spelled with a PH.
Ashley says the endorphins.
That's cool.
The endorphins. The endorphins. Well,
No,
she's
stay out
not
of
here.
this.
She's out. She's out.
We're
like,
naming the group
doing
without
stuff.
you.
She. Yeah.
Chat.
Yeah,
It almost
she's in,
counts.
she's in the upper districts already, airway districts.
If
So
we can't save Achordia, damn well you know we're gonna orphan it.
Yep.
The
Solid.
orphaners.
I love this.
Yeah.
Anywho,
Great.
where do we go from here?
Maul and Guy, roll me some perception checks.
I'm literally crying.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh ho ho!
16. I'm not super aware right now.
23.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
So you all exit out of the hideout. Saying anything in particular, or just heading straight to the market area?
We did some goodbyes. I told
Remember,
Maul
no
that if I never see him
dumpster
again, it's
bacon.
okay.
Dumpster bacon.
Right, yeah. Dumpster bacon. Got it. An extra order. I'm kidding, Marissa. Did
Two
real
orders.
quick,
Two orders of dumpster
did
bacon.
you ever have like a nickname as a child? Maybe just a one quick word.
Yeah, like
that
Nar.
People
What do you-
call
can we call you Nar?
Come here, Nar! The Nar.
Maybe not
Nari?
even that. Just like
Nari.
No,
Sa-
it's too, I don't
Rissa?
like more. I don't like more syllables than just one.
Rissa.
Maybe a Nar. Nope, that's two as well. Watch. Rissa.
Nah.
Absolutely may not call me Nar. The only thing that's coming to mind is sis.
sis.
Hey, sis.
Hey, sis.
Oh, you know,
I had a
like
cyst
that. I
once. I cut
sis.
her off with a dagger.
She's a sis.
It made for a good sting.
Mitch can work
I
on the
never-
nickname while you guys are getting a
Right.
Yeah,
You know,
let's go get some food,
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, bring back a cyst if you find one.
Assist.
Yeah, it's like a
An
lump that
assist?
you find on a neck, and you just cut it off and put it in a stew.
Oh no.
I'm not doing surgery on any bums,
All
so
right.
Really? You were all about throwing in some moldy bread just like
Are we doing
two
a-
episodes ago, and now you're like, I swore it off surgery.
moldy bread. Moldy bread is not the same thing as cutting, excising lipomas from bums.
For the record, the bread was not moldy. I'm just gonna say it once per episode. It was
For the
very
record,
fresh.
Ditch
It
pulls
would've
out some
been-
moldy bread that
it
he
would've-
has saved.
If
for
it would have
himself.
been moldy, it would have been better. It would have been
We need to do-
disinfecting
guys,
purposes.
we need to do something. It's been an
Right.
hour.
I know it's been an
yeah.
hour.
So
we gotta do
yeah,
something. Okay,
like,
go.
am
Bye.
This
are
is
we
gonna
following
be a
us?
breakfast
Are we follow-
episode.
Yeah, are we following us?
I know we got a couple of episodes to spare because Ashley's not here, but she gets back. Y'all haven't even left.
Are we doing like a
All right.
walking
So, yeah,
talk of sorts?
Y'all make it to the market district. Are y'all doing anything?
I'm looking around for my dude. You know who it is, Stacks, but I don't.
Okay. Are you doing anything, Maul?
No, I'm with him.
Okay.
I mean, I'm looking for. Actually, I'm just keeping my eyes out, and with my 23 in perception, I'm keeping my eyes out for a stall that might have breakfast food. If I see one that just has like pastries, I can grab those.
So, you don't know anything about your past, right? That's what you're considered a orphan at that. But you
right, I
woke
mean-
up. But where did you wake up? Where did you come from? How did you get from where you were to here?
I mean, I woke up in a room, like a bed, and I don't even remember. I just remember waking up in a bed. I don't know where it was, and then my next memory was somewhere else, and then the next memory I woke up on the street.
I've had a few memories like that, and the parts that I come back into are wild and filled with ecstasy. Did you have any sort of experiences like that?
Not before I had my first memory. Maybe since then it might have happened once or twice, but not. That wasn't like a. I mean, it felt like a hangover, but yeah, I mean, I suppose I could have. I got hit on the head and after I was drugged or after I was knocked out and maybe I lost my memory. For all I know, that's it's just amnesia.
You don't remember any sort of magic beings or something around that have formed up a bunch of clay or something and been chanting in a circle. You didn't wake up to that, did you?
No. Are you saying that I was created out of clay? I mean, I'm a human.
There's a lot of people who believe that sort of thing, but it's very well possible. I don't know personally the extents of magic, but it what you're giving me just leaves the mind to wander.
Well, as far as I know, I'm a human. I mean, I do know.
Well, so am I.
I
But
do-
I don't got the eyes, and I can't do the things you do.
Well,
And
I do.
definitely know where I kind of came from.
I do know that my blood is acidic. Like it's still blood, but I learned that the other day when the magistrate tested my blood. So maybe I'm not like all human, 100% human.
Hmm.
Maybe I'm like a
The
half
magistrate
something.
Magistrate didn't tell you what else was in there. Like
He just said it was acidic.
That's pretty fucked up.
Do I see my guy?
Yes. He's selling just local produce and stuff, just regular old stand. But as you all are headed to the market, I asked what you all were doing to see if, because y'all are wanted, if y'all were
We did
trying
one
to
perception
hide
check. That was fucking it. God.
or do anything else. So as you're walking, you also see with your perception eyes, there's a few people kind of pointing in your direction, and you are able to overhear like a, "Mommy, that's the bad people from the TV."
Fuck me.
God bless.
All right.
Now,
I'm going to turn my back and immediately change my cloak.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you're just
I'm gonna use.
like phone booth Superman.
Yep. Pull my hood up.
Yeah, I'm gonna see what this feat gives me. I gotta go back here. My skulker feat.
Okay.
How I can work that in there? Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I guess I have to straight up hide in a way.
So I
Yeah,
imagine it's like y'all see this, and then Maul stops, turns on heel, and starts fidgeting through to change his cloak, and you just
and I get in the I try to push through, get into the crowd basically.
yeah.
Are there anybody selling any sort of fabrics or pelts or anything like that?
Yeah, there's a few scars, a few well tailored leathers, leather coats and jackets. Oh, my beautiful bean child. But yeah, you're able to
I'll try first. I'll try first just to lose people's as they're looking around, or if that kid's mom or whatever. I'll try to lose them in the crowd a little bit.
Okay. As you do that, make me a stealth check. And then Maul, make me a performance check. Just to see
Oh my
if
god.
Okay.
it confuses
Oh
or-
fuck yeah, 23.
Okay.
I'm going to try to hide, and I should get advantage. Not hide, but like try to blend in. So I'm not performing. I'm just blending in, and changed my cloak so that I could blend in better. So that's not performance. That's stealth.
Well, you said that you are gonna turn around and change your cloak, but if you want to hide, like you can make it to like alleyway or something and change it. So roll.
Oh,
a
okay.
stealth
So I'm going to try to stealth right into the crowd. Is what I'm trying to do.
Okay.
And I was just changing my cloak
Copycat.
in order to assist that. Well, I mean, we're together.
We gotta split up. We can't just be seen standing next to each other.
Let me
Keep
copy your
moving on.
homework. That's fine. Just change some of the answers.
20.
Okay. So even the few people that did see you, they're not making like a hooplage about it. So you're able to get through the crowds and kind of blend in without much worry.
Okay. Then you said I at least saw my guy.
Yeah, he's at
Yeah.
his usual spot.
I'll try to like serpentine, just take a long way and kind of get around and kind of come on almost like the backside of his area rather than just like walk straight up to him. Kind of stay in a like an obscure near a corner or a building or something like that. You know? What's his name, Stacks?
We'll go with. Let me roll one real quick. Yeah, you look like he could be one of those. Almost said Bender. Brander.
Brander. Hey,
And he
Bran.
is a dwarf man.
Bran. Bran.
Oh,
Over here.
it's you.
Yeah, see, you probably saw us in the sky. So we gotta lay low as per the huge. And in doing so, we haven't been out. And the family is getting kind of hungry. And if it's possible to throw something on the old tab, we'd really appreciate if you could maybe scrummage something up, something I can take back to them.
Yeah, I got you covered there, guy. 1 minute. And he kind of like goes over to his stand, preparing a couple of things. And he makes his way back over to you, and you see he's got maybe like 6 or so sandwiches kind of like wrapped up neatly. And on top of that, there's like a newspaper article thing, parchment piece, but it's like it's got moving pieces, and the pictures kind of like animate, you know, Harry Potter style every once in a while as it goes over the latest news. You know, kind of seen your face all over recent. You wanna talk about anything, or
Before I answer him, were there any distinctive marks on the assassin that I remember?
roll a history check.
Okay, I thought. Let's do a different 20 here. Don't fuck me. Damn it. And I don't think I got 8.
Okay, so the only thing that kind of like stood out that you would know just easy is that that individual had like a snake and like a sort of a dragon kind of intercoiling tattoo on their right hand, and you could see the serpent and the dragon head like on the face of their hand, and you imagine the rest kind of like interlaced up.
I hear you, Bran. I guess I've been acting more like a window these days because I keep getting framed. Yeah, about that. Let's just say if you see any sort of mysterious, sketchy figure and they got a tattoo of a serpent around their hand, please make sure you let me or someone in the family know. All right. They're kind of responsible for all of that.
All right, I'll keep an eye out. There you go. Make sure you read up on the news. And he kind of like hands you the packaging.
Yeah. You know what? You've been good, and here's for the extra eye you're keeping out. And I flip him one of the gold.
Pew, pew, pew.
What if I told you those were my last 3 gold?
Mm.
I'm broke now.
Yeah. And that was dumb.
Oh, no.
Mal. This golden-eyed guy behind me. Yeah. This is Mal.
Hi.
Yeah. He's part of this, let's call them extended family.
I like that. We're kind of all stuck together for the foreseeable future anyway.
Right. So for now, if you see him and he mentions me, of course, you know, you saw us together, but I hope you treat him like he's part of us. All right.
Yeah.
A friend of ours versus a friend of mine, kind of a thing.
Yeah, I think he gets it, Mal.
Okay.
Okay, you gotta pick up anything else here?
I think these sandwiches will do, but I'd like to get just a couple of pieces of bacon on the side.
Oh. Can you point us that way?
I mean, actually, no, I just threw out some.
Oh, that's perfect, actually.
Yeah, if you just did it, don't worry.
If you just threw some out, as long as it's cooked.
Yeah, just dust off the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know somebody who'd really like it.
All right. And he kind of goes over and starts going through the trash a little and like taking out like a couple of pieces of bacon, wraps them up, and hands them over. We'll call that one on the house. Yeah.
That's great. Thank you.
Yeah, Mal, you know Sis is gonna ask. And
this isn't for Sis. This isn't for Sis. Sis would have gotten good bacon. This is for Ditch. He likes dumpster bacon.
Oh, you got a dog.
No, we have a friend who's excellent at disguises, but he's really a oh my god, I can't think. He's just so distracting. He's a What are those little things called?
Goblin. I just
Goblin. He's a goblin slash gnome slash whatever. He's a really good disguise. Yes. Yes. He's a goblin. He likes things out of the trash, apparently. I mean, if
He's got a short fuse and a long memory, basically.
yeah.
Bye.
Yeah, I think we're good now, though. Thank you for the dumpster bacon. I think we're gonna be on our way. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye. So as y'all are heading back, you get back to the hideout without much issue. I mean, after that first instance, y'all maneuver back in a way that's a little bit less direct. But yeah, you get back.
All right,
So-
honey, we're home.
Sitting there staring at Dash.
Yeah, you're nailing it. I'm watching it, sis. You're just. Which one's even Dash at this point? Is it you?
She hasn't
I'm a-
turned into me yet. That.
I pull out my dagger. I'm like, I'm gonna have to stab one of you and see which one's fire comes out of.
Or we could just say who's
Hold
the
out my
real
hand.
one.
I hold out my hand and do. What's the one? I'm just gonna do a cantrip light and just pretend it's fire.
Ditch is gonna get confused and now think for probably the foreseeable future that Narissa is Dash.
Great, perfect.
So why did
That's it.
Dash turn to look like Narissa all of a sudden?
I can't see past the manual. And also, I mean, not to be okay. This is out of character. Not to be
I lied.
racist. Y'all look alike. So,
He has face blindness.
yeah, he's
just like he almost has like the language blindness, how he thinks like he's speaking in goblin and just people understand that.
Yep.
Thaumaturgy is what I was thinking of, but I don't have that. Thank you. Nordic Greek. So we're gonna pretend prestidigitation can do that because it does an instantaneous sensory effect and it just looks like fire.
Oh, Dash, you're bleeding again.
I'm gonna pull out a small snotty rag and start wrapping around the
Nope,
wound.
nope. See?
It's all right. It's all right.
No.
It's
Right.
medicinal. It's
And
medicinal.
Mal walks in and sees this, and he says, "Wait, do you have any moldy bread?"
I was waiting.
Right. There's moldy bread.
Let me get some out of
The
my
bread-
pocket right here.
Well, the bread she had yesterday might be moldy by today.
Probably is, but we already
Well,
ate.
we got some good one now for to eat. So, yeah, sure.
So-
Things are expensive.
So, Narissa, you can take the bacon off of your sandwich and eat that,
Okay.
and that's not dumpster bacon. Or you can have some other bacon in addition to your sandwich.
That's
I'm not.
totally
Yeah, you can just have some more.
kosher.
Mole,
This
Mole,
feels-
yet again you prove yourself to be just a absolute wordsmith.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I think I'll stick to my sandwich.
Well, Ditch, I have quite a bit of bacon here for you, my friend.
Yeah, I'll take all the garbage bacon.
I'm not saying it's garbage
Hey,
bacon.
Yeah, I
but we
want
just-
some of that.
Yeah.
He said he just threw it out, guys.
Yeah,
It's
I mean, it
basically
wasn't-
off the top.
It wasn't really dirty. I'll have some too.
Yeah, okay.
You're really missing out,
I'm
Sis
great.
Naris.
So,
All right, sis, what are the odds that we get you to eat some of this bacon? Just try it.
I don't
You'll
know, is
see
there any
it's-
change left over from what I gave you?
Well, things are pretty expensive out
Yeah, so
there.
then no dumpster bacon for me.
He did throw the extra bacon in for free.
I'm gonna grab whatever dumpster bacon is currently not
Great.
being clutched.
Okay.
There's probably like a dozen pieces of dumpster
Yeah,
bacon.
I grab it all. I'm also gonna find Widget
Yeah, he's
Now,
there.
Widget sort of was explained to me. He's like a small. What creature is he?
Vildalkin, like a blue-skinned, bald.
But he's also in some sort of apparatus, right?
He just likes hanging out and all of his gadget stuff, but he can walk. He just.
That's fine. I'm gonna find whatever apparatus he's in and drop the bacon into it and
Stomp on that widget. Just get it all wrapped in your juices.
Stomp on.
Just stomp on it. I assume that
All three of us went.
your nasty little feet and your tiny little person sock will get that nice and
You want me to
juicy.
step on your bacon?
Yeah, step on that bacon. Get squishy.
Is there
I
a
think he
rating?
wants it turned into like a crumbly paste.
I'm sure I have a gadget that could do that for you.
I've been here for over a day, and you've just hung out in this weird person suit that moves around your shop like crazy. And I just assumed that all your juices are down there fermenting, and I want to get my garbage bacon really seasoned.
Did we rate this like rated R?
Rated G for gross.
Rated T for toe fungus.
that sounds good.
Gross.
I've already thrown the bacon down, so I just need him to stomp a couple times, get those.
So he like looks at you and he's like, eh, and he just steps on your bacon. Steps.
I'm just kind of
right
like,
into your
as I
bacon.
watch him step around doing this.
I'm not so hungry now.
Yeah, I'm not hungry now.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stock.
After he's
that's-
done, I'm gonna reach down and pull out all the bacon, start munching it.
It's just a paste now, Ditch.
Yeah, bacon paste.
You know, bacon paste sounds really like a good product. You could turn it into a jam.
They call that spam.
Oh, we can call it toe jam. That's hilarious.
Bacon jam.
Mine was funnier. No, sis, you want any of this?
I'm so good. Thank you so much. The sandwich is so filling. I've taken 3 bites.
You know,
Right.
a marmalade bacon jam would be really, really good.
With toe fungus. All right, so we've acquired food. Dash is on board now. He understands that we're trying to help him in this whole entire thing. We've got communicator rings. Guy, did you try any of that communication while you're out there?
Damn it. I totally forgot.
Right. That's part of the course. I don't know what type of course, but this course.
Well, see,
was,
the thing was, our spot kind of got blown up, guys. It's not necessarily people are not alert of our presence out there. We dropped our guard for just a moment, and some little twid saw us.
So let me ask you this then. Widget, currently we have no plan. We were told by a god to keep him alive. And so far, we're pretty safe here. We have a plan to go speak to people. Do we enact that plan now, or do we just stay here?
I resent the fact that you say that we don't have a plan. We clearly have a plan. I wrote it down in my little pocket notebook.
Yes, we're all going to speak to people to get answers. But
Oh,
I guess
that makes total sense. You're a node keeper.
Maybe.
Dash kind of looks at the paper bundle that the sandwiches came in for the articles.
Mm-hmm.
Says here the Baron's gonna be at the bathhouse today, doing his general election take.
Oh, hey sis, do you think you can keep up that disguise in a bathhouse?
Yes, but I might need to bleach my eyeballs afterwards.
Do you know what a male dingadongus looks like?
I do, and I don't need to study his. Thank you.
All right. This is probably for the best.
Exploration is all
It's
part
like
of the
a big
human
spaghetti.
experience, really.
I'm not human, but thank you.
Well, it's part of living, then.
Guy, why don't you show us yours just for comparison?
I don't necessarily feel so moved to do so, but
I think Ditch
I
is
have a
more.
feeling the more time we spend with each other and the more that the constant bickering and the drinking and all the nights that get involved, who knows what will happen.
I think Ditch is also just super intrigued by what a male dingodongus is.
Oh, no problem. He's about to find out because he's going with her.
Okay, good.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take take one of the newspapers and read the article that Dash was looking at.
So basically, as you look it over, Narissa, it's one of the posh Airway District election takes, basically meeting the locals in their environments. The Baron and all of his glory will be there, as well as other people to kind of promote his election take.
In all of his glory.
Yeah. I mean, y'all saw what the Baron looked like. he's a gem.
Oh.
Okay, well, let's get going so that I can maybe catch him before all of his
he makes
glory
it
is out and on show.
All right, everybody, you know where you're headed off to. You need any directions, an overhead look widget could give you, but are we good?
Don't forget there is a safe house in the Ninery district?
The Airy district?
The air raid district, but he had the Ninery in the air district. Near Ninery?
Is there some sort of code to this safe house? Any sort of words or knocks?
It's a bit hard to get to. It's up a wall you have to be able to climb. Now, not a problem for me, not a problem for Mole, but you do have to be able to get up there.
You know,
Safe house or a cave?
no, it's a house. It's just it's
You ever seen the
well-
movie Aladdin? It's kind of like where he lives. Pictured it in my mind.
Movie, Aladdin. Yeah, I'm going to the magistrate. Widget, is there anything you want to convey to dear old Pa? Maybe something secretly through me and
Tell him I'll be there for dinner. I have a lot of things I have to catch up on, but yeah, I should be there for dinner.
you got it.
Wait, you're going to see the magistrate? Where am I going?
Shit,
thought-
sorry, Maester. I misspoke.
He's
Sorry.
going to the
Okay.
magistrate. You're going to the magistrate.
Yes.
How long does it take to get to the Baron's house / bath house /
To get up to the Airway districts, it'll take roughly 30 minutes to an hour, depending on your
Okay.
route.
So
Don't you
wait.
have? But you can travel faster in cities. Is that what happened last
I
time?
can travel faster in places that I know.
Got it.
Is this like, are there like fast travel points scattered throughout the city?
Teleportation circles
Yes.
that I'm not telling you about.
Oh, sis, before you go, oh God damn it.
Actually, it just says when I'm not in combat, I can go as fast.
It's happening to me, and I don't fucking like it. And I just like pull out 2 other gold.
I knew it.
Yeah. God, the older I get, I just get soft and attached.
I will say this will come in handy when I have to go into the bathhouse.
I'm
Glitch
gonna-
Ditch, you do like baths, don't you?
Yeah, those are the things you roll around in when you're naked and it's muddy. I love them. You get all the your dirt and grime and all your tiny little folds.
and he lifts up. Also, I don't know if you know this. Ditch has a big pot belly, so he lifts up his pot belly and shows you all the grime that's like a big line underneath his fold of his belly.
I'm sure we can find you a mud bath while we're there.
He kind of gets excited. And also walks over to Guy after he passed off the gold.
You're weak.
Yeah, maybe I am. Look, try not to stab anybody. This is all about being discreet, okay?
Right. I understand. Discretion.
Yeah. And look, you're by far the best goblin I've ever seen at being
That's
well,
racist.
less than a goblin, different than a goblin.
I'm just a person. It's also a goblin.
Hey, this feels like it.
Being
I'm just fucking with you. I understand. I'm the best goblin you ever damn met. I wish for you to not die as soon as I hope you do.
right. I guess we all have our time, and we just march right towards it and dare it to take us. All right.
On that
No
note,
one get
say
beheaded.
break. No one die.
No one die. Right.
No one died
let's just
before. I
move
think
forward.
you should die.
Okay.
You. No, she's not gonna die.
What? I'm sorry. Shit. Sis, am I threatening people again? Damn it, I gotta work on that.
You said you were perfect and you didn't have to work on yourself, so don't worry about it. Let's.
Don't worry, Mitch, we're all always evolving. It's important to. All right. I just walked out the door like that. Door, fist pump in the air, like at the end of Breakfast Club.
I was just about to say. I hear. Don't you forget about me? Is like all of a sudden playing in my.
Forget about me.
I put on my gnome disguise.
Great. Let's go,
Put it on
Glitch.
this. Nice.
Okay.
So, as you all are getting ready to go to the various areas in the airway districts, that's where we're going to take a break.
Oh.
Okay.
And when we come back, we're going to see what
Get
people
into
are
the
gonna
shit.
do. Mm.
There's gonna be some combat.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
What?
In a bathhouse.
No. No, ours is gonna go swimmingly. We're gonna be the only people that do it fucking hook, line, and sinker.
I'm gonna alter self, and you're gonna immediately stab me. And
It's just-
Like, oh, I'm sorry.
he's back.
Flashbacks. But yeah, we'll be back. If you haven't already, make sure you do exclamation prize so that you're in for the running of the dice giveaway at the end of the episode. You have to be here. But we will be back shortly. And bye-bye.
See you soon.
Blindness.
Dong blindness. Yeah.
Dong
Is that what we're gonna,
blindness,
is that,
and
is that
we're
what we're gonna
back.
come back with?
Oh, hey.
This is where you find out the nurse has never seen one.
I like being in the in crowd. Guys, you missed a hell of a short rest there. That was great.
Oh, okay. I got it on my computer. I think it was just my security
For
settings
one
on my iPad.
inspiration, I'll tell everybody what dong blindness is.
You already have an inspiration.
Give me two. God.
It's not hard. I want all the inspirations.
So I would say you all have made it to your respective areas,
Okay.
and we'll roll initiative here shortly, just in case things pop off, so I can kind of like compartmentalize everything, what's happening. But Narissa, at what point would you change to look like Dashkin?
I feel like before we
Trash
even
can.
left, right?
Well, if it takes about 30 minutes to get there, but it would take us 15. You're like willing to go with me, right? I'm not like dragging you along.
I'm so excited. You don't understand. I just spent probably like 2 hours training with you.
Great.
Like-
Okay. So it would take us like 15 minutes. So before I leave, I would cast Alter Self at second level. It is a second level spell. And then I would also use a sorcery point to double it. So it lasts for 2 hours instead of 1.
Okay, so you're
Nice.
distance spelling it to make it last longer.
I
That's
am.
cool.
Yeah. I am not distance. I am.
I keep hearing bacon sizzle.
I know. It's the bathhouse.
Yeah, it's
It
the
just is
bathhouse.
full of bacon.
Oh,
You
okay.
gotta add in that fresh hot water. Oh wait,
Oh, we're gonna remember which
which
one
one
that's
that
up.
doubles it?
I can tell you in a second. If I fucking click on the right fucking thing. D&D Beyond is confusing.
This stream is currently not sponsored by D&D Beyond, but if it was,
But we are completely open to it.
yeah.
Oh, it is.
We are
extremely
sponsored
sound.
by Mechanical Keyboards. Make sure you can hear every stroke.
So
Amplified
Narissa
keyboards.
And why is there a poison marker on? I
Don't
think.
poison
Oh,
me,
he
Laura.
was changing his parrot. Okay, so you have a disguise. We're gonna do.
While we walk, I would like to work out with Glitch why I dash
Pumping
suddenly have
iron.
a gnome friend.
Oh.
What's our backstory?
Wow, good idea.
Well, if I had to guess with all my gnome knowledge,
I'm in character, you see.
Uh-huh.
if I had to guess with all my gnome knowledge, it's because I'm your father.
You're not my father.
Right, we're gonna go see his father. Damn, this
This
is hard.
my father.
Yeah, yes, of course.
You're Glitch.
Right. I'm Glitch.
I'm Glitch. I'm a gnome. We all look the same and smell bad.
Okay. Do we not know each other? You're just going to the bathhouse?
Yeah, let's go with that. It's too hard. I'm gonna forget. I barely know your name.
Dash.
Sis.
Dash.
What?
Dash.
Where are you dashing to?
My name is Dash. See the short.
Right, sorry. Yes, all right. I'm caught up. Yo, Dash, I'm Sis.
I'm assuming I don't even know what Dash looks like. Is it blonde? Is it brunette? Am I short?
Dark haired, short.
I'm a little scared boy.
Oh god. Okay, so can I have you two roll
Scared
initiative,
little boy.
and then depending on how y'all want to approach the situation,
Oh,
it's up to
God.
you.
Initiative.
18.
Okay.
17.
Okay. So you all, can y'all see on the
Yeah.
fountain?
Ooh, animation?
You all
Man,
enter into
I've been
this
shitting on
very
this?
elegant
This is awesome.
Bathhouse.
When you don't piss off Bill Gates and he lets you in, this is
You
what
get
it looks like.
animations.
Yeah.
So
I
as
do
you
not
two,
see anything. It is gray for me, so I'm gonna use my imagination.
okay, I might not have you
Does chat get to see what we're doing?
set to.
Who?
Yeah, here shortly. I'm gonna switch over.
Chat, you have to donate $50 each to be able to see the animations of the water.
Or I just do wada.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
That
yeah,
was pretty good too.
y'all are in the bathhouse. You'll be able to see on the stream as well, Ashley, in case your iPad is being.
We're in a bathhouse. Get it? Stream.
Like that. So there's a lot of people. There's a lot more people that I'm not going
There
to
we
put
go.
down here.
Okay.
A lot of civilians in the water, you know, in the bathhouse attire, which is nothing. But yeah, you both approach and you kind of see this.
As we sort of approach and before people have sort of noticed us entering the room, what's it look like? Are people naked, tops off, chilling? Are people in
I'm so
clothes?
excited for naked people.
Yes, so in the area district, and especially in the rich, posh area, areas like the bathhouse is more or less normal place for you to see a bunch of rich, naked people to kind of be convoluted.
I rip off.
with each
I
other.
rip off my disguise. I rip off the entire disguise, and I rip off my mustache and my eye patch, and I disrobe into my nice little plump goblin self.
What?
So make a.
Did we pay to enter? By
I
the way,
just want to be clear.
You would have
If-
had. To
I would hope there's
pay
more than one
a
goblin
silver
in
to
the
get in.
world, because Ditch, a literal master of deception. I just want to be clear with that. And disguise has always appeared with an eye patch and a mustache, and now I'm not. And if Clark Kent can get away with it, I can too.
Okay.
So aside from the silver it took
Yep.
for y'all to get into the bathhouse, I need
But again, I did this before. Like I as I noticed everybody's naked and I'm walking in as a fully clothed fake individual, I decided to go full Ditch.
okay.
I'm hanging full ditch.
Ditch in the buff, make a performance check. I want to see how many people are actually picking up on the fact that there was a gnome and now it's a goblin, and then there's like a gnome face just like splattered on the
on
ground.
the floor.
That's fair. I just realized I didn't want to be the only clothed person here. 15.
Okay, let me just do some things. Okay. There might be like one or two people looking in your direction, just like, oh, goodness, do you see that? And they kind of like
Say.
mutter off in their towels to go into like one of the private rooms. But most of the people in this area, their attention's like faced away from you, and they're looking over towards the opposite side where there's this fountain and other areas, and it's kind of like the Baron getting ready to talk to everyone. So they didn't even like pay you any mind that you just got naked, all really strangely and stuff.
Really fast and
Yeah.
awesome.
That's the words I was going to use, the exact phrasing and everything.
There's little Franken beans hanging out. Really, whatever goblins have, I don't even know.
I'm gonna stay clothed, but I'm gonna take off the alter self.
I'm just gonna look up at you naked with just all my stuff in a bag now.
Oh, do you keep your clothes and just...
Okay, we're gonna say
Just got a little bag.
that I would have put on clothes that looked more boyish before I left the house. because otherwise it's dash and a dress.
My,
Oh,
how
gosh,
posh
so
we
many
are.
Things happening. Okay, so you're in boyish clothes.
Yeah, I'll take off like the top layer of my clothes and then just stand like awkwardly, nervously off to the side, like.
Okay.
I'm in fucking awe. This is crazy. I've never been in anywhere like this.
Look at them. They look just like mine. Why didn't I think they'd look like mine?
It's good to know that you don't have dingle dongle blindness as well as face blindness.
Yeah, they got less warts on them, but they look like mine.
Oh, get that check.
Oh gosh. So, as you catch some of the individuals, some of the civilians asking the Baron questions. Baron Chalfont, what do you plan on doing about the dangers that might be hitting the airways? And he truffle shuffles up a bit. The Baron is just wearing a very well placed towel that you're not even sure how he's able to pin it in, just probably, but it's just
It's not hiding much of anything.
yeah, it's doing what it can for what it is. But he gets up there and he's like, actually, I plan on making the streets safe, not just the airways, not just the Black Market District, but the underground as well. We are going to be doing full surveillance, working with the Fellcrest Syndicate day in, day out to make sure our streets do not have things like what you all saw yesterday. That is despicable in my book, actually. Just callous misuse, vigilance. We will not have that. We will have order here today, if your vote is with me. And there's clapping and oh, a bunch of other posh people doing posh things.
Great. Just inching closer, slowly.
I'll split up. I assume that when she goes around one side of the bath, I'll go around the other, and I'm using more stealth than trying to blend. Blend in. Yeah.
If y'all are trying to be sneaky, do stealth checks. If y'all are trying to do something else, let me know.
I'm not trying to be sneaky. I am trying to walk around the perimeter and get his attention without having to speak in front of all of these people.
Okay. Around that time, the questions kind of die off and everyone gets back to mingling in the baths. The Baron kind of goes off to his area. The guards are just posted throughout. And you see a woman. She's wearing a full body towel where she is, but she would be the Baron's wife, the Baroness. And are you still easing?
Well, as soon as the crowd clears, I'll. Before the crowd clears, is there a place where I can turn my back and in my ring and be like, "Hey guys, what's the name of the Baron's wife?"
Yeah, you can hang over by these nicely folded towels.
Nicely folded.
What's the Baron's wife's name? Tap my little ring.
Dash, what do you call your mom?
I'm gone.
Lady Faye? I mean...
You don't call her mom, you just say Lady Faye.
Yes, I don't call
Trick question.
the lady or the Baron. I mean, technically they are my parents, but I just call her Lady Faye.
Okay.
So he just calls her Lady Faye.
What was I supposed to do here?
You were supposed to be impersonating Dash to
To get more information,
Get
to
more
figure out if they
information,
know
but-
who Dash is,
also
Like
not
deep
let the
down, like if
Baron
they know
worry.
about his powers, if they know anything about his actual parents, how they came into.
I had completely forgotten. I did not write it down in my handy dandy notebook.
Your mission, you're just like cliff notes.
All this information.
Yeah.
You know what I have written down?
All of those pages.
I have
Sis, if you want, I'll be Dash. I've figured it out. I've pretty much got it.
It's okay, I got it. Okay. I will go over and
This is the way he talks, by the way.
Hey,
I will go over and say hi, Baron. And just do a little baby bow.
Well, before you get to the Baron, because he's off in the back, the Baroness kind of like cuts you
Oh,
off.
that's right, Lady Faye.
And she approaches you. Dash, we were completely worried last night. Where were you? You were on the news and everything. You can't be out and about, you know this?
I was on the. I'm sorry, lady. I was on the news.
Yes. With the rival of the Phoenix and everything.
Oh yeah.
What was that all about?
I don't know. Do you know?
No, that's why I was asking you, dear.
It was these people came up and they started one of them tried to stab me.
Did they stab you? Are you
No.
all right?
Look at I'm fine. I'd like to speak to the Baron now.
Oh, yes, sure, dear. Right over there. You like ease past.
Throwing you all under the bus.
Yeah, you really did on that one.
The Baron's like
It's on the TV, so they all know, right?
sitting there
No.
drinking wine.
I mean, you could have been like, "It's not what you think."
She can think whatever she wants. I call her Lady Faye. She apparently isn't that important to my life.
As you approach the Baron, Dashkin, I see you
Yes.
all right.
Yes, my lord.
You didn't come home last night.
No, I didn't. After what happened, I was quite nervous about returning home. It seemed like this bird thing knew where I was, and I was worried that it knew where I lived, so I stayed out.
Right. Well, it's neither here nor there. Probably better that you didn't come back last night after the news was shown. The manor was rather stirry. Stirry, yes. There was quite a few people there asking questions.
Yeah, the news about me? Or the news about
no,
those
no.
people
The news
that-
about those delinquents roaming the streets.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Just as soon as I figure out a way to get the up and ups on them, I will make a perception check.
All that loud tapping is currently Ditch trying to figure out how to swim as he tries to get over closer to the group.
Beautiful. I'm sorry that it's not mud that you're swimming in. Although you're probably so dirty you're making your own mud.
I'm probably making a scene. I'm probably actually half throwing up.
it's so clean.
And the Baron stops his gaze at you, Dash, and he looks. Well, I'll be. That's the goblin that I'm looking for.
Okay, I'm I'm gonna, as that happens, I'm gonna tap my ring and just stand there. No, I was hoping that you could tell me something, actually.
It smells of lavender.
Can you,
Tell you something. What? Spit it out. Spit it out.
well, so that bird that appeared in the sky, told me that I was supposed to save the world. Do you know anything about that?
Save the world.
Uh-huh.
You know, Dash.
Uh-huh.
You're quite impressionable. I didn't want to tell you this, but sometimes people tell you things to try and make you feel special, even though you're not.
I got gaslighting. I am special. When I mean, you say that. However, I was injured last night, and fire happened instead of blood. So, explain that.
And you know the expression when someone's like in a conversation with you, but they're not paying attention to like anything you're saying. He's kind of doing that as he's like tracking this goblin that's like moving through the bathhouse.
I made my way through the clean water, probably leaving a trail of like
it's like
oil. You know how the way oil
grime.
sits on top of water? Yeah. And I made my way through it, and now I'm
Oh, it's terrible. I hate this place.
Gods.
I remember that I need to hide, so I'm gonna make the hide action.
So roll a stealth check.
Just go underwater.
I'm not going back in the water in no
Takes
way.
a towel and puts it over his head.
A 26.
Okay. So as he looks over at
Wow.
the guard, you're able to like dip around some people that are probably talking about things that you know, whatever. And he's like, I swear there's that goblin here. Do a search. Look for him. Don't let him leave.
I didn't see a goblin. I saw a little gnome that looked a little green. Maybe you should look for a sick gnome. But
I was about to change into my gnome costume, and now it's been ruined.
sorry.
Oh my god.
I don't think I know that though. Oh wait, you're pressing down on your thing, right?
I'm pressing.
As I'm putting the gnome face on, I'm like, take it off.
And I'm gonna like pivot a little bit to see if I can get the Baron to turn so his back is to Ditch.
Okay. Yeah, I would say with the guards and other people and you, it's kind of like making it a little bit more obscure for him to get. Right, what were you talking about again, Dashkin?
Yeah. I got stabbed and fire came out. So you're saying I'm not special, but like.
Fire, you say?
Uh-huh.
Like, what did it look like exactly?
It was green and just like came out of the side and you know, like a fire. It was definitely green or purple.
I've put on my slippers at this point, and I'm sneaking up a wall and onto the roof towards them.
Okay. Okay. You know Dash. Yeah, you're probably like walking up that pillar and kind of making your way up the side, just out of view of everybody. With the
Making my way up walls, looking small.
Face is half gnome and I'm ceiling bound.
Well, can we talk about this back at the manor?
I would like to talk to you about it now because I was supposed to go back to the Maester Strait. Magistrate? Maester? Whichever one is the one that he lives with.
Just say yes. I'll see you at the manor.
You know what? That's tomorrow. I can definitely go with you today. Sorry. Yes.
No, you're really not gonna go with him. Just say you will, and you'll see him later.
Yep. Yes, I can do that. Yes.
All right. Okay. Well, keep a low profile. I don't want anyone seeing you and asking you all sorts of nonsense.
About these hoodlums that you are after. Is there, like, where did they come from?
They're from the Black Market District.
Yeah. Yes, but why were you in the Black Market District at this bar?
I don't believe I was there.
Oh, I must have misunderstood the newscast.
I was just leaked very good information, good intel. And as politics go, I always try to talk to you about politics, but you say they're boring. It's beneficial for that information to have come to me, as it did.
Okay, this seems like it's been super helpful. Thank you so much. Do I have any other questions for you?
Do you?
Did you say that?
No?
Do I?
Nope. Nope.
I'm trying to stay like super silent right now.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get also as close as possible, using the nooks and crannies and dark places of the ceiling.
There's a in the ceiling. I was about to say there's a lot of nooks and crannies underneath that water.
No, I'm spider climbing up and trying to get up like above the situation happening.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll see you back at the house. Sure hope nobody stabs me on the way home.
Yes, right. Do be safe. And he's like going back to talk to the guard. As you turn to like walk out, make a perception check.
Not persuasion, perception. 15.
You see something kind of like a commotion coming from the front entryway up into the bathhouse, and you see some of the guards like start to stir.
Okay.
And as you look, you see a woman run in, and she looks at all of you. There he is. All right. No one move, or you all die. And ditch from the
Hold on,
ceiling as you look over. It's Nanari.
Oh shit!
And we're gonna transition over to.
Oh,
the Republic
what?
of New
It's
Line.
Denari?
Yeah.
Does she look menacing? Does she see me? Anything? Can I get anything before we move?
I don't think she's accustomed to looking at the ceilings for naked.
I am
Goblin?
super naked, and I just have a dagger like this.
That's an odd goblin up there.
Um,
A gargoyle.
Guy, you make it to the magistrate's area without much contend. They lead you to one of the
Maester.
chapel.
Maester.
Oh yeah, maesters. Oh,
Maester.
Y'all got me all kind of messed
I
up.
know. Yeah.
To one of the chapel areas where Maester Eldritch
Caden.
Cadence, is kind of like mulling over some tomes.
Knock, knock.
Hello.
Maester, always good to see you in good health and all.
Yes. Guy, is it?
Yeah, guilty as charged. Yeah, kind of what I came here for.
To what do I owe the pleasure of this meeting?
Well, it's probably no surprise that you've seen this ugly mug up plastered in the sky, correct?
Yes, it might have come across my desk.
And look, I know that I spend a lot of time around Widget. And by the way, he says he's gonna try to make it for dinner. He's got a lot of things on his plate. The kid's mind is always spinning. Makes for a beautiful sight. He's quite marvelous. Anyway, I know I hang a lot around him, so having my face plastered in the sky is not good, especially the fact that you know who I am and who my family is. But you also know that the very weight of all that you hold dear as a maester is somewhat being put on the scales. You have an election, right?
Me, it's more of a contending thing. There's the barons trying to weed their way up the political scale.
Yeah. The Baron. Who's that again?
The current one participating is Baron Chalfont. We also have the magistrate up at the academy.
Chalfont. Why does that name sound so goddamned familiar? Which one is he? What is he into?
Political propaganda. His tactics are more fear-based.
Oh, I see. A man without a code, another weaver of lies, right?
You could say that.
Yeah.
Look, I understand my son has taken a shining to you. However, if at all possible, I would like you to not have him involved in anything related to what's been displayed on the news as of late.
No, not at all. I wouldn't put Widget between me and a line of fire, quite the opposite. I'm giving you this visit as a way to, bring forth an opportunity that would serve both myself and possibly you. See, what you saw on that screen was just another wise by his friend. I was there.
Yeah, you're at the
So were several of the other witnesses, and now we kind of, by unlucky fate or something else, we came upon someone you might know. The kid, Dashkin.
The Baron's son.
Yeah. You know anything about him?
A bit.
Well, I'm about to knock your socks off. Did you know the kid is supposed to save the whole fucking world?
Yes.
Mm.
The kid was acquired 20 years ago on a mission
Figured.
that the Republic of Nulon was sent out to infiltrate. There were Felcrest Syndicate members who had acquired a package, and the intel that we got was that the package needed to be obtained at all cost. While other members of the Un family, the Baron's family, were taken care of, ultimately the child was brought into our possession. However, as not to start a political turmoil, we found the closest heir in the Un bloodline and left the child with him. And Jalfont has raised him since.
Yeah, so I don't know if you've put two and two together. I haven't given you much detail, but your now challenging opponent is holding his adoptive son, aka, which he's very well aware of, aka a weapon of sorts. Because this kid is, he's got abilities without reason.
Yes, it would seem he is a child of the family.
And this doesn't worry you what Chalfont will do with that?
Not as much as if we withheld the child from him completely. He, no doubt, has inner workings with the Syndicate, which, as you know, runs not only the airways, but the black market and the underground. And we, as the Republic, have a duty. We are bound to not interfere with those singularity lines. While we could have taken the child, the uplash, the far cry of what the Syndicate would do is unmeasured. They are everywhere and anywhere that they would like to be. They are the Guard. They are the caterers of misinformation. They control all the districts, more so than what we as the Republic care to represent.
So you're saying you're gonna roll over and just let this guy have his seat because of some pals he knows?
Oh no. Before we gave the child back, we did one service. we bound his magic.
And what does that mean exactly? You
Just that.
can't access it, or
I mean, he has his innate racial talents, but the particular branch of energy that he draws upon is suppressed.
now let me paint a scenario for you, because I know my answer. See, I'm an orphan, picked up by old Al, and I am forever grateful to him for that. Now, if all of a sudden my original deadbeat piece of shit dad happened to walk in and try to persuade me or use me, I would probably be pretty mad. Well, let's just say this kid is not exactly happy with the Baron. And there could be a way that his power not only saves the world, but in the meantime stops the Baron in his tracks and if used by us and you, would stop that in motion now.
So what are you suggesting exactly? We take the kid back, put him under our protection.
Maybe we can come up with some sort of sleepover excuse, some sort of, I don't know, overnight weekend camp or something. They get the kid out. You can look at him again and maybe reverse the spell or whatever bind you have on him. Maybe pull that self out of him. And then, too, because I'm selfish and I don't want to be hung, at the same time, we can devise a plan in which the Baron reveals that A, we were framed, and B, he has a much more demented future for this child.
Are you familiar with the family? What they're capable of?
Not in full extent, no.
Up until the particular group from the Republic that went to retrieve the child, history has stated anyone who encounters a family member does not live to tell the tale. And from the debriefing of those individuals, they were able to best a family member, but not completely. There's someone else out there, perhaps a sister of his, who may return one day, seeking to claim the child. And if his power is anything like theirs, and it is not bound, there's no telling what destruction he could cause, not of any intention of his own, mind you.
Will you at least meet the kid?
I mean, I know Dashkin. He comes here all the time.
But now that he has this information, and he actually, a lot of this is new to me, so maybe you'd be so kind as to relay some of this to him as well. I mean, just to give him a chance to surprise you. He definitely doesn't seem like some sort of murdering machine to me. Hell, A fucking phoenix told me so. He's not a murdering machine. He's a savior.
I just don't think it's a good idea to let his power be unchecked. You can bring him here. We can have a civil conversation about it, see what he might think. But I will enlighten the boy. I will show him the destruction that family members have caused. The underground,
That's
the district, barren wasteland as it is, wasn't always like that. And you've been there.
I have.
That's just a fraction of what the family can do.
Well, I know a few of my associates that were painted on the sky. They saw some things that were quite horrible as well. And it's on its way. So, if there's a way that we could relate, or this kid could relay what's to come, I think it's worth you having a conversation with him. And we'll look into this whole syndicate business. I'm quite interested in families, as you may know. So, the only thing I don't want you to forget, Maester, because you're kind and you're very smart and intelligent, the only thing I don't want you to forget is that there's a lot the Baron can do from the inside through just words. I walk outside and I could die because of his words. Thank you. Thank you for the time. I've overstayed my welcome, I know.
Guy, make a perception check.
A perception. Okay. Not too oh fuck yeah, not too shabby. Let me go back to my sheet. That is a 21.
Okay. As you're about to kind of like part ways here, you turn and your eye kind of like catches one of the candles, and for a brief moment, like the fire wavers on it and a couple of them like snuff out. And with that perception check, you look and you can feel kind of the presence in this area stiffening. And you look and the glass on the window around you starts to like crack. And you look back at the maester, and he hasn't moved, but he's picking up on all of this as well. And from behind him, like out in the shadow of where he was standing before he came off of that podium area, this very large woman comes out, eyes glowing blue, and she has the largest greatsword you've ever seen in her grasp, and she tightens it, and just the grip of it causes the pillars next to her to crack. And she looks at the both of you. Someone's been mentioning the family. I aim to correct that. And as that happens, we transition over to...
Oh my god.
Are we all gonna get in a fucking fight?
We're all gonna die.
Oh my god.
Maul, you and Dash make it back to the academy. Though things are a bit strange, as you soon find. You don't have any issue like getting into the academy, but as you start to progress through it, there's a lot of different cobwebs and other things kind of circulating around many of the buildings. And you make your way down to where the teleportation circles were before, when you and Ditch were there. And as you enter into the room, there's this large kind of like teleportation circle up at the top, and you and Dash kind of enter in from the bottom here, and you see the magistrate kind of at the top. This place looks really nice. I mean,
Well,
why is it decorated like this, Maul?
it wasn't like this before. At least I don't remember it being like this. Let's
What do we do?
go talk to the magistrate.
So, you two start to approach up. And as you get to like this set of stairs and make it up high enough to where you can see like a good glimpse of him, he turns and looks at the two of you, and his eyes are like void of pupils, and they're glowing in similar unison with the kind of purplish runes that are in this space. Ah, you're back. Have you
Magistrate,
brought him?
Magistrate Eldwin, yes. What's going on?
Did you not see the glorious arrival of the goddess? Her return.
I spoke to her, yes.
And what did she say?
She confirmed your story that the boy is to save the world. But what's going on here? Why the change in the decor?
I would just like to speed things along.
What do you mean by that?
The creatures. The ones that come specifically for the boy.
Are you calling them here?
Yes. Yes, I am.
What the hell is wrong with you, man? He's not ready yet.
You want to save the child?
I want to save the world. Of course I want to save the child.
Then what better way than to hand him over?
To whom?
The chaos creatures.
No.
I've looked in the past. I've looked very adamantly. And in no case has not giving the boy over been a good thing.
Well, you can't have seen every possible future.
But I am willing to try something new. Come.
No.
I've tested his blood.
His blood is fire.
Ooh.
And I'm not bringing him to you for you to do. No. I'm sorry. I don't like the way this is happening. I'm not going to give him over to you. I made a promise to Isilde that I will protect the boy until it's time. And my promise to her, I'm sorry, it trumps any deal we had.
You can't. Be
I have to protect the boy. And yes, I have been broadcasting this through the ring the entire time since we walked into the room. Just want to make that clear.
Have you not been paying attention?
To
Did
what?
the goddess show you?
Yes, we saw the damn beast that was bigger than the city. Just devouring the planet. Building by building.
Did you look
City by
closely
city.
at the city?
What?
Did you look closely?
I mean, it looked like Achordia, I guess. I mean, I don't know.
Disappointing.
What do you mean? I mean, I looked, but it was terrifying.
Right. Are you familiar with the Empire? The Triperian Empire, I mean.
I mean, I've heard a few things.
Heard a few things.
I've recently come into some knowledge about more than I had before, and I'm... What are you trying to accomplish? What are you,
I am
Magistrate
trying
Eldwin?
to save us. All of us. Not just the boy. Not just
But you're trying to sacrifice the boy.
one life for the lives of many.
Well, maybe there's a way for him to survive.
There isn't. The Triperian Empire created these beasts long ago in their need for expansion. But when they created them, they weren't aware of how thirsty and the hunger these creatures
Oh.
possessed.
Do you know who this boy is?
What do you mean?
This boy he's being raised by the Baron Chalfont. As
Don't care about the Baron.
I understand that, but apparently they kidnapped him from the family.
Interesting. Would
That was
explain
his
it.
origin.
You know, whether or not you give the child over now, when the beasts arrive, it'll be far too late.
But I'm trying to. We have to prepare him. We've been
Prepare him for what?
Assigned-
His death?
for him to confront the beast and hopefully to overcome them.
Can
He has to
you
make the choice
overcome
himself.
them?
He has to make the choice himself. That's what
You
the
are
goddess
putting
Isilde
the
said.
boy up to his death.
No. The goddess Isilde showed him what his choice would be. He has to make the choice himself.
Well, it
You
would
you
seem
just
that
you
she
throwing him
hasn't
at the beast
showed
isn't
him
going
everything.
well, you throwing him at the beast isn't going to beat the beast. He has to decide what to do. It has to be his choice. He may choose not to, but we have to guide him. If I turned him over to you, that wouldn't happen. He's not a sacrifice unless he chooses to be. It doesn't matter what you do to him. It's not going to do what you think. The only way to beat the Chaos Beast is if he chooses to do so. And we have to find a way for him to survive that. Because if we don't at least want him to survive, then maybe he chooses not to.
There is no survival for chaos beasts.
You don't know that. You don't know this
do
child.
that.
You don't know this child. And I trust Isilde at least more than I trust you in this matter.
I trust the knowledge that this world possesses. Where are the gods now? Where are they?
Well, there's one that I know of.
One? Doing what? Giving you fetch quests, much like myself? Tell me, did your goddess prepare you for anything? Give you any boons of enlightenment?
She bound me to the child.
Right, so if you fail, you all fail. Great.
But it's not just me though.
Oh, more lambs to the slaughter then.
Whatever it takes.
Can we hear this?
Yeah.
Yeah, in your head noggin.
Okay, I'd like to take an action after conversation.
You sound like a chipmunk.
Sorry.
It's a different campaign. It's a different campaign.
You would like what?
I'd like to take an action in hearing this, but I also don't want to interrupt Mal or Brent's.
Oh. Here,
There are 5 of us. There are.
Show you something. And the runes kind of like glow a little bit, and like you see images start to appear in each of the. How many spaces is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces. This is only a few times, and each one kind of shows like a different chaos beast. But each one shows a child, different in by minute details. Some are girls, some are boys, regardless. And in each scenario, the chaos beast devours the child completely.
And Dash is seeing this.
Yeah.
Dash, I think you have more power than you know.
What? Did you see that?
I did. And if you choose to run, I will run with you because I have to protect you. I'm bound to you. And I will do whatever I can to protect you. But I don't think running is going to save it. I don't think running is going to save you. I think running, you'll end up like that child there, and that child there, and that child there. And all of those children, I mean, I call them children, but they're young adults. You're an adult. You have your own agency to make your own decision. And I think running is going to have your fate end up just like them. I don't think you were awake when the goddess Isilde visited us. But it was amazing. And I think she came back to let us know of the only way for this planet to survive. And that involves you. And not necessarily you as a sacrifice, but you as a leader. You're going to take the fight to this thing. You're not going to run from it. And we'll be right there with you. All 5 of us. Me and
Yeah, I'm there too.
Sis and Ditch and Guy and Knox.
And I would say all of these events are roughly happening
Yeah,
around
at the same time.
So if there was
Yeah,
something,
I'm there if I make it out of
staring down
here.
this giant woman.
I'm with you, kid, if I can make it out of here. And you Anybody else received any threats where you are?
There's a angry woman in the bathhouse.
Seems to be the trend.
So
Did you said you were saving an action?
you're
no,
muted.
you're muted.
It sounded to me like there was sort of like some maybe like veiled threats and stuff, but it doesn't sound like maybe that's the case so much with the magistrate.
Yeah, you can roll a purse or insight check, Maul, to kind of like gauge. Oh no, did we lose Maul? Oh no. What?
I'm here.
Okay.
I was just being very still.
I was like, he's so still, he's frozen. But yeah, you could pull an insight check to see if you can kind of like gauge if the magistrate has ill intent or something else.
I think his intent is, at the very least, lazy.
Expedient.
Are you asking me to roll or ditch?
You.
No, you.
You're looking at him.
Oh, okay. I'm totally spaced out there. Oh. Did I have advantage?
Oh gosh.
Because if I didn't, I rolled a natural 1.
Okay, maybe the magistrate's just like really good at hiding his facial cues.
Oh my god. The
but-
worst time ever.
As he looks at you, look, I don't have anything against the child. I just, I don't want us to die.
Well, look. If you maybe would call off your stupid ceremony here to get him here sooner, maybe. Look, we're not going anywhere. He can't leave. We're not running away. Give us a chance to prepare him. This is months away.
What will you say to everyone when months, years, however long it takes for these chaos beasts to come, and you train the boy and you teach him everything you know, and he still perishes, and the chaos beasts still hunger?
At least we tried. They're not going to take the planet, whether he beats them or not. I mean, if all you do is sacrifice him, that's not going to work.
At least it'll be on our terms.
What? The destruction will be on our terms? The
No,
destruction of
no.
the world?
If we send the child to them,
That's not going to solve their hunger. They're still coming for the planet. The point is, he's the weapon to stop them.
and you believe this wholeheartedly.
I do believe it. I absolutely believe it. I saw it in the vision.
I want to make my action.
Okay.
I want to drop down on the Baron.
Oh my god.
Okay.
If I can drop down onto his shoulder, I want to say,
Listen, and listen hard, because this is your son.
Aren't you an assassin?
oh yeah, he doesn't see me coming. Nothing. This is a surprise round. It's this is me dropping down and holding my communicator to his ear so he can hear what's happening.
Listen before you say anything.
Is he listening? Does he freak out? Is he?
I mean, he's definitely not drinking his wine anymore. So
I
you're
want him to-
snuck up behind him and you say that.
Yeah, this is right after this is right after Maul says like this is what your plan? Your plan is to like do this?
I'm gonna say, Maul, keep him talking.
So, I didn't realize that's what was happening. I thought you were going to do something. Okay. So, So that, yes, if we don't give him time to prepare, if we don't train him, if we don't prepare him to save the planet, then there is no hope. He's no sacrifice. It's not a sacrifice that's going to stop the Chaos Beast. The only way is for us to prepare him, to train him, to get him ready in whatever way it takes. But he has to make the choice. The choice is ultimately his. It doesn't matter if you bound him and put him in a little package with a neat little bow tie and threw him at the Chaos Beast and sent him on his way. It won't work because the choice is his. The only way to stop the Chaos Beast is for him to make the choice. And if you take his choice away, do you think that will solve the problem? If anything, he'll choose no. When the choice is upon him, he has to choose for himself. I can't force him. Isilda can't force him. You can't force him. None of us can force him. Even the Baron can't force him. It's not as if you allowing us to leave this moment and to go train him, it doesn't hurt your cause. We're not running away. We're going to be right here the whole time. At least somewhere near here.
When we all die, I hope your words will provide you some comfort.
Whether we die or not is not up to me or you. It's up to him.
You say that. You
He
put
has-
your faith in this boy.
I do.
I grasp my destiny with my own hands, as I always have.
Well, but he is not yours to grasp. And grasping him won't solve the problem.
The boy can choose to come with me, or he can stay here with you.
Dash. You know, you've witnessed this entire conversation.
Yeah, I'm not getting the best vibes here, Maul.
I don't blame you at all, and I don't know exactly what the details of his plan are, but I know it doesn't involve you making your own choices.
Does the Baron's demeanor change at all when he hears, hopefully, Dash speak up or Maul speak to Dash?
Make a perception or insight, whichever is higher.
Of course, Narissa is standing just a few
I'm going to
feet
use my
from him.
inspiration for this. Thank you. I think this is Lady Liv. Oof. All right, 10.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't me. I actually rolled a good insight that time. Damn it.
You notice like a small smirk as the conversation's building on the Baron's face.
Okay.
It sounds like everybody's trying to rule the world. There's not enough room for you fucking half-brains. Kid, if you're hearing it, this is the time to take a stand.
Everybody's listening, and I mean everybody.
If it's not hit you in the fucking face, and by your age, I doubt it has. Hell, it hasn't hit me yet. I'm still looking for it, but purpose is knocking out your door right now, and people are trying to take it away from you. And I'm
Well-
staring at one fucking cunt that's trying to do it herself. And I just like cock the arms.
Oh my god.
As everyone's readied up, you watch Maul as Dashkin forms his rapier in his hand. So we fight then. Together.
We fight.
I will fight with you. I will fight by your side until my dying day. That is my purpose.
And the magistrate looks over at you, Maul. And you will die.
If that is my destiny, then so be it. But I will do so in protection of him and giving him his choice.
And you watch as, or you hear as the main doors to where you came in kind of like close. And the sacks and other things in the web vicinity start to like crack open. And the magistrate
Kidding me.
vanishes.
Are you kidding me? We're in a freaking spider
And
web,
that's
dude.
where we're gonna end it.
No, fuck.
Three-way threat. Everybody's just taking
Three-way
on the
fight.
motherfucker.
Oh my god.
God.
Dude, oh my god. Next session is going to be bonkers.
Oh my. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy.
I would almost think you all would need to be prepared for it. As we level up to level 4.
All right, all right.
Okay, so everyone go into your character sheets.
Well,
Go
this
to
is
manage.
wonderful for Guy.
Go
This
to
is
the
really good.
home page, and then scroll down to where it says hit point type, and make sure it's set to manual for this.
Wait, you said homepage.
Where it says manage HP?
It says hit point type. It should be
Wait,
under
wait,
home,
wait.
under the
Annual?
home race class.
Oh, yeah.
Now, with it set to manual, go back to your class and then see what your hit die is. So it varies. Basically, it's like a D10 or a D8 or a D6 or a D something.
A 4D4, I think.
Okay,
D12.
so yeah, you're what?
D12 for
44. You're a rogue. You should
Well,
be D8.
okay. I went down. I collect. I a hit point type. I click manual, right?
Uh-huh.
And now we're out. Now we're out.
Now you go back to class, option 2.
Oh, got it. Okay.
And it should say like max hit points and then hit point dice.
Yeah, I'm
On
not
my
following
class, you mean
that.
character level? Oh no, class. Yeah.
Yeah.
It says hit dice 44, 48. Sorry.
48. So your hit die is a D8, which means whenever you level up, you roll a D8 as long as you're taking another level in Rogue. So Corey, you're gonna roll a D8. Brent, what's yours? A D12.
D12.
Zach, what's yours? You have to choose. I don't know if Rogue and Monk are the same.
Wait, take me through that whole thing again.
So go to home. You should see like character preferences, sources, dice rolling, options, features. Keep going down till you see hit point type. It'll probably say fixed. Change it to manual.
I rolled an 11.
Nice.
Where do I roll that at? Just like anywhere? Like just
Yeah,
in
you
the
just
lower left hand
roll-
corner?
Just roll if you want to do it real dice or you want to use digital dice.
So why does it say 4D8?
Because
you're
that's
gonna be going to
total.
level 4.
But
Got
you
it.
just
So okay, just roll 1D8. Got it. Got it.
and add it to that number where it says rolled HP.
Yeah.
Let's go. I'll take a 5.
Okay. Narissa?
Why? I don't see any of this shit.
Well, that's 6. So I'm up to 24 HP points.
Okay. I'm gonna just tell you what your hit dice are. Here.
Mine's a
give me
D6.
second. Maul.
Fucking stuff.
Not
Maul.
Maul.
Freaking guy. All these freaking
Oh my
common
God.
names. So manage character level is.
Dude, I'm praying we can convince this guy. Like, I'm just praying he has some sort of like
He has no humanity. This Baron is a complete.
the Baron.
He's
He's got more. He has more humanity over like the. I mean, he has more interest.
It's all
in
competition. It's all a
Yeah.
competition.
The
Yeah,
monk
and right now we
the
need
rogue
friends.
are both D8. So regardless, roll a D8. Zach.
Do 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 7.
Nice. So we'll figure out. Well, Guy, you can figure out if you want to go one up in rogue or one up in
I do.
monk.
Or sorry, monk. Excuse me.
Okay. And then all the other stuff, class features that you get, you can sort those out between now and the next episode.
Ooh,
But,
all right.
Yeah, that's what
we're gonna get ready to raid, and we will catch y'all next week with
Let's
like
go.
a 3-way freaking battle jammy probably happening. At
That's
the same
going to
time.
be wild.
Poor guy, all by himself.
Oh, dude, I'm ready.
He has the
I'm ready.
maester.
Yeah, the Maester I feel like is gonna come to my aid here.
Yeah, he's a level 20 something, right? He's got to do something.
Most likely. So yeah, we will catch you all the next time. Oh wait, I gotta roll for the winner.
Give
Brett D&D, you just won some dice.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hey, let's
Yeah.
go.
Oh, we can win.
dude.
I didn't even know we
Can
could
we
fucking
roll
win that.
these to
Yeah, you just
make
gotta
sure we
put
don't die next
prize
session?
in well, not now.
I
but
didn't even
next-
try. I'm gonna do that next time.
But yeah, we will catch you all the next time. Thank you for watching.
Awesome. Bye, guys.
Bye, you guys.
Here, hold on.